Hello and welcome back to another vector video. This is how to install a cloud program. Without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, you're gonna want to go to By Enhancements, and then you can click on the cloud test, but we always recommend doing the non-cloud because it's the same thing, but there's just a little bit other stuff that happens with the cloud. So this will make sure that a non-cloud program will work. So we have a few videos for that. You can watch that for that. But again, we're gonna go through the cloud test one. So what you're gonna do is click on the cloud test, and then this enhancement will let you. And there's another video right here, and then there's a description. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to my account, and then you're gonna go to your order. So in this case, my order was 1133, so I'm gonna download that, and then this will show up right here. So, and you can always look back. You can always, if you're confused, go back to the cloud test, and there's a description. So here it is. So you can look through the description, and this will help you out. So there's a few requirements. You need a functioning vector, obviously. You also need to have Windows 10 or 11, and it works with WirePod. You do not need the Digital Dream Lab servers at this time. And then there's the difference between the cloud and the non-cloud is there will be some security files that you need to download. So we'll go through that. So when you download it, you're gonna want to move it to the Anki vector folder. Now you'll have the Anki vector folder if you got WirePod set up. So you should already have that going. So for that, let's go back to my downloads. So here's the Vector AI Robot branch. You're gonna want to right click it. Then you're gonna want to extract all. And then it'll show you the destination where you want to extract. So you're gonna actually want to go into the Anki vector folder, and then select folder, and then there you go, then extract. And then in this case, I already had the same names, but so you won't have the same names, so this won't pop up, but we'll just replace the destination. There we go, and then there we are, and then let's go to the Anki vector folder. So there we go, and then here's you'll have your private key, and then you'll have some other stuff as well. So, and then in that case, then you can go here, and then it looks like you have the required vector Anki SDK file. So you always want to make sure the Anki vector folder is after your username. So you're gonna go into your username, and then you click on Anki vector. So in this case, this user's vector. So then this is vector's Anki vector folder. So then you're going to make sure you got it all. If your robot was authenticated with WirePod, just press enter. So if you don't have it in the destination, it will appear and say, hey, it looks like you don't have this. So then it'll give you instructions to go back and do that. And yeah, and then that's how you can just press enter if all that looks correct. And then yeah, that's the program. And one other thing that you're gonna email from us that shows you how the procedure and how to download it, and it'll here we go. So you can click on this, and within 24 hours it should appear. If you don't see it, you probably want to check your junk mail. That's probably where it is. So yeah, that's it.